What's up, y'all? So if you're thinking of relocating to Southwest Florida to enjoy a bit slower pace of life, Englewood might be just what you're looking for. Now, I know a lot of you probably know Sarasota, Venice, and even maybe Punta Gorda, but Englewood, which is right in that same area, has an incredible, unique mix of affordability, charm, and waterfront living that makes it a fantastic option to consider as well. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the top 5 neighborhoods to live in Englewood, as well as the pros and cons of each, so that you can figure out which one fits your lifestyle best. So let's get into it. Now, real quick, before we talk about those 5, for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna show you exactly where Englewood is on a map. All right, so let's show you where we're talking real quick here. Now, I wanted to zoom out first of all to give you an overview of all of Florida so that you can get a feel of where in Florida we're talking. And I apologize, you can't see my face live, unfortunately, because my camera died right as I was starting this. So, but the video must go on. So here we go. We're gonna zoom in to Southwest Florida specifically. And you can start to see Englewood's this little red and white dotted line around it here. But I want to pause here for just a second to show you, because so many people ask me about transportation when it comes to these areas. I'd like to cover it here in the video. So when it comes to flying in and out, because many of you may decide you want to do the snowbird thing, at least initially, you have multiple different airport options, just a ton of different airports from here. None of them super close, but there's a few within like an hour, hour and a half, and multiple within 2 to 2.5 hours. So Englewood's right here on the Gulf Coast. The closest airport is going to be the Punta Gorda Airport, which is over here. Right in this area here is the Punta Gorda Airport. It's like 30 to 45 minutes depending on traffic. Now, that only works for you if you are flying Allegiant. So if you have an Allegiant Airlines near where you travel to and from regularly, then great, you can fly in and out of the Punta Gorda Airport. If not, that one doesn't help. But you do have another airport up here, which is the Sarasota Bradenton, and I'm circling. I can't see it. I'm not zoomed in close enough on the map, so that's general ballpark area. But Sarasota Bradenton Airport up there is probably the next closest one. I'd have to actually clock the distance to be able to tell you for sure, but it's very similar distance to the Fort Myers Airport, which is down here. You're in the ballpark of an hour to an hour and 15, probably either direction, roughly within 15-20 minutes distance either way you go, is going to get you to one of those 2 airports. Now, those are bigger airports. They're going to have flights to pretty much anywhere in the United States that you may want to go to. Occasional international flights, but extremely rare, though they may end up causing you to have additional layovers, getting into larger hubs and things like that. So if you're looking for the most direct flights or to travel internationally, then you're going to come up here to the Tampa airport, or which is going to be an hour and a half, hour 45 to Tampa. Maybe 2 hours. You've got the Fort Lauderdale airport over here, the Miami airport down here. Those are very similar times to get to, maybe an extra 10-15 minutes to Miami versus Fort Lauderdale. And that's going to run you a little over 2 hours, maybe 2 to 2.5. Or I just drew that big line there for no reason. Let me make this go away so that I can move the map. Otherwise, you have the Orlando airport up here, which is probably roughly 2.5, maybe 3 hours, depending on traffic. So you've got a ton of different options for major airports within less than 3 hours, probably 2 to 2.5 for most of them. The more regional airports within like an hour and a half. So really a lot of different options in terms of transportation. Now, as we zoom in, I'm going to show you, you've got Englewood, which is right along the coast, the Gulf Coast here. Fantastic location. Now, I will tell you that as a lot of people talk to me about relocating to Southwest Florida. As things go, with the hurricanes that we've had over the past few years, storms have become a bit more of a concern. One of the cool things about this Englewood area is historically it has been fairly well protected. There's not been a lot of major storm damage in this area, but you do have a lot of water frontage. It is protected, of course, by 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈. You've got these barrier islands all up and down the Gulf Coast that help to protect some of the mainland stuff. But there is a lot of water frontage here. And so, of course, the waterfront properties definitely can have some storm surge concerns. But the elevation in this area does go up pretty quickly as you move in from the coast. So a lot of this inland, a little bit more inland stuff is pretty well elevated, so not as big of a concern for flooding from storm surge and things like that. Now, as you can see, I'm going to zoom back out just a tad. Englewood here. Now, this is a census designated area. It is not a city, not a town, not a village. So there is no local municipal taxes. You just pay county property taxes. There's no city tax, there's no village tax or anything like that. So that's a big plus for Englewood, is a little bit lower tax rate. It is divided between two different counties. So Charlotte County oversees the southern part of Englewood, and Sarasota County oversees the northern part. So you do have a little bit different rules and guidelines depending on whether you're in Sarasota or Charlotte County, especially when it comes to like vacation rentals. If you're looking to buy for an investment property or to buy it as a second home that you're going to use for vacations, and you might also consider renting out as like an Airbnb short-term vacation rental, that's something that is definitely important to take into consideration. Something that you should call and talk to us about. That's what we do, is help with that kind of thing as realtors in the area. So Englewood, great location, super quiet. It's much lesser known than some of the other areas around it. So obviously Venice just to the north here. And then this whole area here is the West Welland Park. I was going to say West Villages. That's what it was called previously, but it has been renamed to Welland Park for a while now. I don't know why West Villages popped into my head, but that's okay. So this is Welland Park, and as you can see, kind of it's this this darker green area. It does cut up here and come all around here. This is all Welland Park and almost the size of Englewood. So really a big area. That is a very new master plan development area that Englewood butts right up against. Cool little area, super close, easily accessible with great town center. For those of you who decide that Englewood is your spot, but don't necessarily want to live in Welland Park, but like having access to it. You've got Rotunda just to the south, and then Port Charlotte over here to the east. So that's what you're looking at in terms of location. Now, for those of you looking to relocate as a family with kids that are still in school, that's another big question that I get. And with these smaller areas that are not as well known, a lot of people get concerned sometimes about the school accessibility. So Englewood does have schools either in or very, very close. First one is Englewood Elementary School, which is right here, kind of in the middle of Englewood. And then Lemon Bay High School down here just a little bit further south. And then over here in Rotunda, the one thing that's missing directly in Englewood is a middle school at the moment. But you do have LA Anger Middle School here right next to Vineland Elementary, which is in Rotunda. Super close, right next door. And if you don't like those elementary school options, you also have, it's not showing on the map here because I'm just a little off. You got Taylor Ranch Elementary here, right on the edge of Welland Park, or Myakka Elementary over here. So got lots of school options, and then there's a brand new set of schools, elementary, middle, and high school, all being built in Welland Park right now. So those are going to be open in the near future, and all available. So those are going to be Sarasota County, Taylor Ranch is Sarasota County. These schools down here are the Charlotte County schools. So if you're in the Charlotte County area, you would go to the schools down here. If you're in the Sarasota County part of Englewood, then you're going to go up here. So that's what you got as far as schools go. The closest hospital, you've got a hospital in Venice, and then you've got a hospital over here in Port Charlotte. Venice is probably the closer option. That's going to be somewhere in the ballpark of 15, maybe 20-minute drive. Port Charlotte's probably 20 to 25, depending on traffic. And then there's plenty of, local doctor's offices, dentist offices, all of that stuff is here in Englewood as well. And because obviously there's a lot of waterfront, it's a great location in terms of accessibility if you're a boater. And there's also multiple marinas all up and down the area here if you are not interested in a waterfront property and having your boat right in your backyard, but you want to have quick, easy access to it. So that's what you're looking at. That is Englewood. So now that you know where we're talking about and kind of what's here in the area, let's dive into those neighborhoods. Now these are in no particular order, but number one being Beach Walk at 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈 seems super fitting since we have sold so many homes here recently. Beach Walk at 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈 is a premier resort style neighborhood just a few miles from the Gulf of Mexico. It's being developed by 𝑦𝒏𝒗𝒆𝒔𝒕 homes, and the community is a new construction development with a mix of single family homes and attached villas that when it's finished will have a total of over 1,500 doors. It is a gated community and it emphasizes a coastal lifestyle and a really strong sense of community and camaraderie. The neighborhood is designed with a focus on modern luxury amenities and providing a super friendly, down-to-earth beach town type lifestyle. A key highlight of Beach Walk is its impressive amenity center. This includes a resort-style, heated and cooled saltwater pool. I know, cooled seems odd, but it's Florida. With lap lanes and a spa, state-of-the-art fitness center, and various sports courts for pickleball, tennis, and bocce. The community also features an on-site restaurant and bar, a lakeside boardwalk with a pier and gazebo, and other recreational spaces like a dog park, as well as community gardens. So, let's get into the pros and cons of living here in Beach Walk. Pro number one, resort-style amenities. The community offers a wide range of top-notch amenities, including that incredible pool I mentioned a minute ago, tons of sports courts, a fitness center, plus that on-site dining, providing a luxurious and active near country club level lifestyle without the added cost of supporting a golf course. Number two would be its prime location. Beach Walk's location is a major selling point. While not directly on the beach, it offers easy access to pristine beaches on 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈, as well as proximity to other local attractions, shopping centers, and dining options in the nearby towns of Venice and Port Charlotte. It is literally a 7-minute drive or a 16-minute bike ride to 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈. And then number three, the new construction and modern homes. The homes are newly built by a reputable builder, 𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈, and feature modern designs and high-quality constructions. The use of hurricane-resistant materials provides peace of mind and helps to keep your insurance costs down. Pro number four, no CDD fees. Unlike many other nearby neighborhoods and master plan communities in the area, Beach Walk does not have any community development district or CDD fees, which can be a significant cost savings. Now, the cons. Number one, higher HOA fees. Because of the amenities offered here, and while there are no CDD fees, the Homeowners Association fees, while not extraordinarily high, may be a little bit higher than other neighborhoods in order to cover the costs of maintaining the extensive amenities and the community infrastructure, which the infrastructure tends to typically be covered by those CDD fees. Number two, Con number 2, although the surrounding area has seen recent growth, some of the immediate surroundings may still feel a little bit less developed compared to the more established communities in the area. Though I will say, this is part of the reason why a lot of people choose Englewood instead of some of those other areas. Now, neighborhood number 2, Englewood Isles. Now this one's a classic. If you're a boater, Englewood Isles is probably already on your radar if you're familiar with Englewood. Many homes here are on canals with direct access to Lemon Bay and then right out to the Gulf. You'll find a mix of older, charming Florida homes and beautifully renovated properties. It's a mature, well-established community that was originally developed starting in 1977. It's very quiet, and the access to water is really unbeatable. Property values here have held incredibly strong due to that direct water access though, and demand remains high. But even then, homes remain surprisingly affordable with the median list price currently only at $450,000. Now, of course, the Gulf access homes are definitely on the higher side of that, with a few selling north of $1 million recently. But again, this is much more affordable than some of the other areas. Now for the pros, number 1, it's a boater's paradise. This is the big one, of course. If you have a boat, this neighborhood is a dream come true with its direct access canals. Number 2, it's established and quiet. If you're looking for a mature, stable community with well cared for homes, this is it. It's a peaceful place, perfect for those who want to escape the hustle and bustle. And number 3, strong property values. Homes here, especially those on the water, maintain their value exceptionally well due to the high demand for that waterfront living. Now let's talk about the cons of living in Englewood Isles here. Number 1, it is a higher price point. That prime location comes with a premium. Water access means you will be paying more upfront than homes further inland, and flood insurance is definitely recommended. Con number 2, the older homes. While many have been renovated, you're more likely to find a 70s or 80s home here, which may require more maintenance, or if it hasn't been updated, then updating. And number 3, hurricane exposure. Being on the water, you're more susceptible to storm surge and will need to be prepared for that hurricane season. All right, neighborhood number 3, Manasota Key. So if beachfront living is your dream, then Manasota Key is where it's at. This barrier island offers stunning Gulffront properties, charming beach bungalows, and homes with bay access. It's truly a unique lifestyle. Waking up to the sound of the waves, walking to Stump Pass Beach State Park or Manasota Key Beach, depending on which end of the 11-mile long island you choose, and enjoying those incredible sunsets every evening. Now, the real estate market here on Manasota Key is always a little bit different, as properties here are highly coveted. We've seen some incredible luxury sales recently, and even the more modest homes maintain premium pricing because, well, you're on the beach. Expect a wide range of prices, with small, older single-family homes currently starting at about $600,000 and running up to nearly $12 million for the most expensive beachfront estate available right now. Though I will say that under $1,000 per square foot, that $12 million home is significantly less per square foot than many of the other beachfront homes right now. There are also many condo options on the southern part of the island that's in Charlotte County, and there are plenty of those that can be had for under $500. In fact, I saw one at $150. Now, the pros of living on Manasota Key, of course, number 1, that beachfront lifestyle. You're living on a barrier island with the beach as your backyard. Or maybe the bay is your backyard, depending on which side of the island you're on. The sunsets are incredible, and you're just a short walk or bike ride from the sand. Uncrowded beaches. Unlike some of the other spots in Southwest Florida, Manasota Key is known for its beautiful, less crowded beaches, which really gives you that true old Florida feel. And then the high rental potential. With its desirable location, properties on Manasota Key have great potential for vacation rentals, if you happen to be looking for an investment. Just remember, call us about which ones allow the short-term rentals and which ones have 1 month minimum rental periods, because there is a big difference. Now, the cons of living on 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈. Of course, number one is going to be the high cost of living. This is the most expensive of the 5 neighborhoods we're talking about today. And you're paying for location, and it is a significant investment, as you saw from those prices. High insurance costs. Due to the beachfront location, you're gonna have higher insurance premiums, including wind and flood insurance. And then 3 would be a little bit more limited services. You're on an island, so you're gonna have to cross the bridge for many necessities like doctors and going to school if you have kids, which can be especially rough during peak traffic seasons. Though I will say there are plenty of restaurants and some really nice grocery stores right on the island. Number 4 is Boca Royale Golf and Country Club. Now, Boca Royale is a 1,000-acre gated golf and country club neighborhood located in South Englewood within the master plan development of Welland Park. It's known for its resort-style amenities and a manicured landscape featuring pristine lakes and mature trees. The community offers a mix of single-family homes, paired villas, and custom estates. At the heart of Boca Royale is a recently renovated 18-hole par 72 golf course, and residents have access to a Georgian-style clubhouse with fine and casual dining options, plus a resort-style pool with a tiki bar, a fitness center, a spa, tennis and pickleball courts, and a dog park. The community is designed for an active and social lifestyle with a full-time activities director and various clubs and events like card games, trivia nights, and holiday celebrations. Now, the pros of living in Boca Royale. Number 1, the luxury amenities. The community offers a high-end resort lifestyle with an extensive list of amenities, including a championship golf course, multiple dining options, a fitness center, and various recreational facilities. Number 2, security and privacy. As a private gated community, Boca Royale provides a strong sense of security and a quiet and peaceful environment. And then number 3, the strong social scene. The community is built around social engagement with a wealth of activities and clubs that make it super easy to meet people and form friendships. Then you have the newer construction. Many of the homes are new or recently built by a reputable builder, which is Neal Communities, offering modern floor plans and energy efficient features. Now, the cons of living in Boca Royale: higher cost of living. The luxury and amenities do come at a price. The initial purchase price of a home here is a little bit higher than many of the other neighborhoods in the area, and there are additional costs for the HOA fees, as well as the country club membership if you want that as well. Number 5 is South Englewood. Now, South Englewood is the area south of the main Englewood downtown area, straddling both Sarasota and Charlotte counties. It's characterized by its laid-back old Florida charm and its close proximity to the Gulf beaches. It is a bit more spacious with a little bit larger lot sizes for the area and more affordable as well with lower priced single family homes. It is great for those who want a bit more privacy and space. It offers a mix of suburban convenience and a relaxed coastal vibe. South Englewood is also known for its friendly, tight-knit community and its low crime rate. So the pros of living in South Englewood are, number 1, kind of a theme here, is beach access. The biggest advantage is the easy and quick access to some of Florida's most beautiful and less crowded beaches, mainly Englewood Beach and also the rest of 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌𝒊𝒏𝒈. Number 2 is the affordable coastal living. Compared to more expensive coastal cities like Sarasota or Venice, South Englewood offers a much more affordable entry point to the Florida lifestyle, with a variety of housing options at all different price points. And then the laid-back vibe. The area has a genuine old Florida feel, with a relaxed pace of life, friendly neighbors, and a strong sense of communities. And then of course you've got the natural beauty. Residents can enjoy a variety of outdoor activities, including boating, fishing, kayaking, and hiking in the local parks and preserves. Now, for the cons of living in South Englewood. Number 1, limited city amenities. While it has the essentials, South Englewood does lack the large-scale shopping malls, major concert venues, and extensive nightlife found in larger cities. So, as a resident, you may need to drive to nearby towns like Sarasota, Venice, or Port Charlotte for more options. Though, that's why, again, a lot of people choose Englewood over those other areas. Hurricane risk. As a coastal community, the area is susceptible to damage from hurricanes and storms, as evidenced by recent events. Some older homes may also require renovations. So there you have it. Whether you're dreaming of beachfront living, a historic cottage near downtown, or a brand new modern home, Englewood really does have something for everyone. So if you're thinking about moving to Englewood, or anywhere here in Southwest Florida, give us a call. Number's on the screen. So is the email address, or you can text us. Whichever way you like to communicate works for us. And if you feel like Englewood's not the spot, check out these other videos of some of the other nearby towns, or we also have some videos of some of these neighborhoods and other nearby neighborhoods as well that might interest you.